Hello, everyone. My name is Evan, and I'm here to offer a fresh perspective, one that complements everything you've heard from Alexa. While Alexa brings a deep understanding of relationships from a female lens, I'm here to speak directly to the men. My goal is to help you become the kind of man who commands respect, embraces his power, and navigates relationships with clarity and confidence. In today's video, we're tackling an important topic: understanding the subtle dynamics in relationships and knowing when it's time to step away from situations that don't align with your value as a man. Together, we'll break down what it truly means to recognize your worth and how to handle the mixed signals and manipulations that can often arise. Let's get started. One of the greatest challenges in relationships is understanding the fundamental differences in how men and women handle conflict. For women, discussions and arguments are often a way to process emotions and find healing. When a woman engages in a heated conversation, it's not necessarily to attack you or break you down. Instead, it's a way for her to express her feelings, release tension, and reconnect emotionally. For men, arguments often feel like a waste of energy. Why? Because men are solution-oriented by nature. To a man, the logic is simple. If there's no resolution in sight, why bother engaging in the first place? Arguing feels draining and counterproductive because it shifts the focus away from goals, progress, and peace. Three things that men value deeply. Men are biologically wired to conserve their energy for meaningful tasks, whether that's working, providing, or protecting. When you allow yourself to get dragged into unnecessary arguments, you waste energy that could be channeled into building your future or growing as a person. That's why high-value men avoid prolonged emotional discussions. They understand the cost of engaging in conflict for the sake of conflict. Instead, they lead with calmness and clarity, setting boundaries where necessary and refusing to let their emotions take control. High-value man knows how to handle disagreements without escalating them into fights. Staying calm is essential because emotions can spiral quickly during an argument. Maintaining composure shows maturity and strength. Listening to understand rather than just to respond is another key. Often women simply want to feel heard, and this can diffuse tension without the need for confrontation. As a leader in the relationship, your attitude and approach set the tone for how conflicts are resolved. Remaining respectful and composed encourages a healthier dynamic. However, it's equally important to avoid pointless battles. Not every disagreement is worth your time. Knowing when to walk away is a skill that will save you energy and protect your peace. When a man chooses not to engage in endless arguments, it doesn't mean he's weak or passive. It means he values his peace and understands the bigger picture. Leading with emotional control and prioritizing solutions over drama creates an environment where both partners can thrive. Relationship isn't about winning arguments, it's about building trust and fostering mutual respect. The next time you feel tempted to dive into a heated discussion, pause and ask yourself, is this worth my energy? More often than not, the answer will be no. It's important to address the misconception that a man's value is solely tied to his financial status. The reality is that every man has inherent worth, regardless of his financial situation. Life circumstances can often present challenges that make a man's path longer or harder than others. Perhaps you faced setbacks, responsibilities, or simply haven't found the right opportunities yet. These things do not diminish your value as a man. However, if you are not taking steps to improve your situation, whether due to laziness, arrogance, or excuses, you're betraying your potential. And the truth is, you can't hide this from the world. If you aren't working towards something, it will eventually show. Your true self, your real discipline, or lack thereof, will always come to light. This is why self-respect and constant growth are non-negotiable. You have to approach life step by step, consistently striving toward your goals. The journey might be slow, but every small effort compounds over time. Those moments when you feel tempted to procrastinate, that's when you need to remind yourself why you're doing this. You're not just working toward a paycheck or a promotion. You're building the foundation of your life, shaping the kind of man you are, and ultimately determining the quality of your future. And let's be clear, women notice these things. A man who isn't working, who lacks ambition, and who doesn't strive to better himself will not be seen as a man of value. It's not just about what you have, but about the energy you bring to the table. Women admire a man who is driven, disciplined, and focused, even if he isn't at the peak of his success yet. So don't let excuses rob you of your future. Whether your progress is big or small, keep moving forward. Work hard, embrace discomfort, and remember that pain often leads to growth. In the end, the effort you put into your life will be reflected in the way the world sees and respects you. Now, let's talk about distractions and focus. One of the greatest obstacles standing between you and the life you want is distraction. Today's world, it's easier than ever to lose track of your goals. Social media, video games, endless scrolling, and mindless entertainment, they all pull you away from what truly matters. And the sad truth? Many men fall victim to these distractions, wasting years of their lives without realizing the opportunities they're missing. Let me remind you of something powerful. You can have everything you want in life if you focus. Success isn't reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It's for those who are disciplined enough to shut out the noise and put in the work. You need to be ruthless with your time, organize your day with intention, create a plan and stick to it. Know your priorities and eliminate anything that doesn't contribute to your goals. When distractions come your way, and they will, you must have the strength to say no. No to the meaningless, no to the temporary, and no to the things that derail your progress. It all starts with a choice, a decision to value your time, take control of your life, and chase after what truly matters. Make that choice today, and don't let anything stand in your way. Shift the focus to relationships and the reality of what truly matters. See, men and women fall in love for different reasons. Man often falls in love with how a woman treats him, the care, the support, the nurturing energy that makes him feel valued and appreciated. It's in the little things, her kindness, her encouragement, and the way she shows respect for who he is. For a woman, it's not just about how you treat her. She falls in love with who you are as a man. She admires your strength, your discipline, and your ability to lead. She notices your ambition, your character, and your confidence. These qualities speak volumes because they show her that you're not just another man. You're someone worth following, someone worth building a life with. If a woman doesn't admire you, she won't stay with you. It's as simple as that. Attraction fades when respect is lost. This is why working on yourself is not optional. It's essential. If you want a relationship where a woman is genuinely invested in you, you need to be a man she can look up to. This doesn't mean you need to be perfect. It doesn't mean you need to have everything figured out. But it does mean you need to have a purpose, a direction, and the discipline to pursue it. A woman wants to feel secure knowing she's with a man who can handle life's challenges. Someone who doesn't crumble under pressure, but rises above it. So if you find yourself chasing admiration from a woman who doesn't respect you, take a step back. Reflect on who you are and what you're bringing to the table. Are you living in a way that commands respect? Are you embodying the qualities of a man who leads with integrity and purpose? If not, then it's time to realign your priorities. The truth is, you shouldn't have to beg for respect or attention. The right woman will see your value without you needing to prove it constantly. She'll recognize your worth because you'll reflect it in everything you do. And here's the ultimate takeaway. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, not for anyone else, but for you. When you do that, the right people, women included, will naturally gravitate toward you. Work on your goals, stay disciplined, and remain confident in your path. Respect yourself first, and the rest will follow. That's how you build a life and a relationship rooted in true admiration and love. And let me make this clear. A woman always knows when she truly wants a man. If she starts coming up with excuses like, I need time, I'm not sure, or I need to find myself, it's a red flag. Those words are often a mask for a lack of interest or a way to string you along while keeping her options open. The reality is this. When a woman wants you, she will move mountains to make it happen. There won't be excuses. There won't be delays. Her actions will align with her words. Now let's talk about what happens when her actions don't match what she says. If she claims to be interested but is constantly too busy or always has something else taking priority, that's a sign she's not valuing you. A woman who truly desires you will make time. Whether she's working, taking care of her responsibilities, or navigating a busy life, you'll see the effort. You won't have to beg for her attention or question where you stand. The harsh truth is that when a woman makes excuses, she's likely keeping you around as a safety net, a backup option. Don't let yourself fall into that trap. A high-value man recognizes when he's being manipulated and refuses to play the game. He values his time and energy too much to waste it on someone who's uncertain about him. If her words and actions don't align, walk away. It's as simple as that. Don't allow yourself to be drained emotionally or mentally by someone who doesn't see your worth. The moment you start accepting excuses is the moment you begin sacrificing your self-respect. You see, being a high-value man isn't just about financial success or physical strength. It's also about knowing when to draw the line, when to walk away, and when to demand the respect you deserve. When a woman truly admires you, her commitment will be evident, and you'll never feel the need to chase her. So don't settle for mixed signals or half-hearted interest. Respect yourself enough to recognize your own value. There's no greater power than a man who knows his worth and refuses to compromise it. Trust me, the right woman, the one who sees and respects your value, will never make you question her intentions.